Hey everyone, Graham from Loudwire here, and today at Sonic Temple we're with Mr. Andrew Dice Clay and No1Cares. Guys, thank you so much for dropping by. Appreciate it. How was your set today?
Set went great.
Yeah? Perfect. Awesome.
This
They
was
rocked
like,
the room.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's an outdoor room.
We rocked
Yeah.
the field.
We rocked the field.
Absolutely. I remember seeing you guys play on the Tom Green's house show.
Wow.
I remember watching that live, and it was the LA Rocks was the band,
Yeah.
right? I remember seeing that, and sometimes when your dad is famous and the kids play, it's like, okay, this is nice. But then hearing you guys, like, whoa, these guys can really, really play. So
Thank you,
is
man.
No1Cares sort of the newest extension of LA Rocks, or would you consider them to be different?
First off, I got to say, it is amazing that you saw us on there.
Oh, I saw
mean,
it.
that was like a legendary, crazy
It must have been
internet
amazing
show
for
that
you
existed.
guys. Yeah.
And we opened the set today with one of the songs we played on that
okay.
show. Yeah.
Awesome.
Which is crazy. But yeah, the connection of all our music, no matter what the band name is really us being brothers. Kind of gives you
Gotcha.
that sixth sense on your instrument. You're able to just really connect,
That must have been a big deal for you guys when you had that platform like Tom Green to play on his, as you said, like his revolutionary show in his house.
Anytime you get one of those opportunities, I mean,
Oh,
today.
you saw them on Tom Green.
I saw them
in
on
the
Tom
house.
Green.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking then he did the show,
No, I'm talking 10 years ago, man.
Wow.
I'm talking a
Wow.
long time ago.
That's what you wait for as an artist, really, for
you
someone.
know, it was fun. I remember Tom had to like beg you. You didn't want to play that
Really?
I
day.
get a little shy sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah,
a little
we were
nervous.
yeah.
He was 12.
It was a really revolutionary show, especially in Tom Green. He'd like invented so much stuff, and he's
Yeah.
like never gotten the credit for it. Really, it's really kind of sad. But he's doing
No,
great.
he's doing great. He's doing great.
He's doing-
And-
he's doing
and
great
We know he
stand-up.
invented
Yeah.
the real, the Tom Green show, which
But he was Jackass before Jackass.
before
Exactly.
Jackass.
Yeah.
YouTube before YouTube.
Yeah.
now
for
he's
real.
hosting the Larry King
That's
show.
right. I saw that.
I was his first guest like
Oh,
a week or
perfect.
two ago.
That's perfect.
You guys always get nuts together.
Yeah, we're
You and Tom.
great
The
friends.
chemistry between you two.
We,
Yeah.
we always say they got to do a movie
It was-
together.
it
Him
was- Oh
and
my
Tom
God.
going crazy.
It
Dude.
was that show in his living room that made us like best friends.
Great.
Yeah.
Ever since then.
And then the show would continue after the show ended and just be a party at
Oh, I'm
Tom's
sure.
house.
I remember. I think I was introduced to you, Dice, when you did that reality show on VH1, and
Okay.
yeah, and I thought, wow, like I didn't really expect such a resurgence because you don't see it very often. But a guy like you really had a huge resurgence, and now you are a legitimate legend amongst your peers. So when you did that show, kind of what was your life like, and what's it like now, looking back at that show?
That was a hard time that was the bad years, I call
Sure.
it. So, when VH1 wanted us to do the show, which you guys were on then,
That's right.
I took it. Why
Yeah.
not?
Oh,
Eleanor, come here for 1 second.
Eleanor's
Come on
also
in.
performing tonight, right before you.
Yeah, Eleanor's my opening act.
Oh, cool. Hello. How
One
are
of the
ya?
greatest comics in the country, hands down.
Oh,
I say it because it's real.
yeah.
I mean, my son Max always says he's like taking control because he wants a certain kind of documentary. You can explain why. He's like the
we want to
brains
do
of
the
film.
Dice career documentary.
Oh, wow.
But tell him why. Tell him the truth why.
Sorry,
could
I'm
use-
dealing with insane
He's
allergies.
dealing with
That's
that
okay.
Ohio
He's
I'm
dealing with
allergies
literally
today.
fucking dying from
Look
these
at the
allergies.
ass on.
Um,
I'm sorry.
for whatever reason, anytime my dad tends to work with other people when he's not at the helm of control, shit gets f***ed up. Like, whatever he does, they try to water him down, and it's like
Gotcha.
they hire Dice to be Dice, and then they're like, you can't do that. And it's kind of the same with literally everybody. I mean, he's been in the industry for 40 f***ing years. And it's like, why is he being treated as an outsider? But
And-
let me just say, sorry. With the documentary thing, we want to tell the story because the only way the story of his career is the only way it's ever going to come out right and truthful is if we do it.
If you were to do the Dice documentary, I would be very interested in knowing how you would portray The Day the Laughter Died. Because to me, that's one of the greatest comedy albums ever. And it's just beautiful anti-comedy, comedy used as a weapon against the audience. And it's brilliant. I love that.
It's never been said like that, comedy used as a weapon.
It's a weapon.
You know, I love that album.
Yeah.
But I don't remember anything on it. You know, and actually I did a sequel to that album.
Yeah.
The Day
I got
the
that
Laughter
one
Died
too.
Part 2, which is my favorite album. You know, but the fans, for whatever reason, and you never go against with the fan because they're the ones that love or not love what you do.
Yeah.
So most fans I meet, when they come over, they do the little bow down and they're like, "The Day the Laughter Died." Now, the concept was my concept,
Yeah.
okay? And I was working with Rick Rubin, and I was doing about 80,000 people a week in concert. And we put out those albums, you know, but I was like, I want to do like the ultimate late night set, you know. And Rick, who is, you know, an innovator in music,
sure.
and I'm the only comic he's ever done, you know. He said, I like it. And we did it at Dangerfield's nightclub in New York. And Rick came up with the name of it called The Day the Laughter Died, because I literally went up there to an unsuspecting 20 people.
Yeah.
You know, well, I actually went up to a packed crowd that walked out on me.
Oh, okay.
But they weren't there for me. You know,
Yeah.
I insulted them quick enough to get rid of them.
Right.
So you're left with about 20 people, but the way Rick used to talk to the media was, Dice is the end of comedy. But that album, you know, when the owner, I mean, she passed away recently, but
yeah.
when Mitzi Shore heard, she came up to my house to hear The Day the Laughter Died. And she's expecting like what she's been seeing in concert. And she goes, this album will ruin your career. You know, the album went gold in 4 days.
Wow.
And it built into millions, obviously, over the years. You know, so I take a lot of pride in it, and I love when fans come over to me with that album.
Thank you so much for stopping by. All of
problem.
you, really appreciate it. Dice
for having us.
and No One Cares. Thank you all
Eleanor
so much.
Kerrigan.
Eleanor
me.
Kerrigan,
will be
check
with
out
me
her comedy.
in the comedy tonight.
Yes.
What
Very
time do we work tonight?
I go on at 8.
The f***ing phone keeps beeping. It's unbelievable.
No louder than that airplane.
You know? Oh, all right.
All right.
So what time do you go on tonight?
The show starts at 7-ish, I think. I go on at 8.
All right, 8.
He goes
and I
on at
go like
8:25.
8:20.
Beautiful.
All right, we'll see you there.
Oh my
Thank you so much.
God.
Doug, this was great.
Thank you.
I
This was
appreciate it.
great.
This was great. I had a blast.
Thank you.